time for the third ride. Welcome back to part 3 of Superman 64.
Wee! No, Superman flies in his real world speed.
Look, Superman's got shit to do, so he needs to speed this up.
See, no, I have another third where he's flying. He's actually just swimming through the air.
Wait, so this isn't fog, we're actually underwater?
Yes, we're underwater.
Under the sea!
And the water down there, that's underwater water.
I mean...
You ain't never seen water that's
You're
that
speechless.
water.
I mean, I guess I've seen enough SpongeBob to not really question that.
Exactly, this isn't the same time period.
Clearly in the same universe as well.
Where's Mermaid Man?
Oh, time to destroy 5 enemies with rockets, and they just take out like over half your health right at the start.
Yeah. So far we've only had to deal with these rocket launcher enemies in the ride stages, and they're really annoying here, but there's one particular stage where there's a lot of them, but that's not until later. But
yeah,
as you can see,
you're
just
still
how
alive
much
at this point, so
damage
it can't
they
be that
do.
bad.
Also, it's really nice having these flying enemies when you can't fucking tell where they are.
Yeah, they're somewhere in that pea soup. Somewhere.
Swim, Superman! Swim like you've never swam before!
You know, Superman has like X-ray vision. Why doesn't that?
He should be able to find them easily.
Damn it, Red
I mean-
Guy, this is an E-rated game. We're not gonna be staring through buildings at women.
There's nothing in
Like
this
that,
world.
like there would actually be enough power in this thing to actually render the women inside the buildings. To just make the building see-through is all it would do.
There's no one on the streets. Oh, okay, that killed me.
Yeah, I know. You even grabbed it after dying.
Like,
You just
Completely
exerted
cheap.
too much effort.
there's not even any NPCs on the street. You think there's going to be anyone in the buildings?
Hey, you don't know. Maybe the developers put some NPCs in buildings for some reason.
Well, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know if anyone's actually checked inside all the buildings ever,
You
but
know, there needs to be a boundary break Superman 64.
yeah, just see if there's anything hidden in these buildings we don't know about. Because, like,
Yeah, there is. I can already tell you. It's pain.
Probably more fun. Anyways,
Lex.
now, there technically is actually an X-ray vision power-up, but the thing is, I've never actually got it. Like, I don't know where it is. It might be in the next level, but wherever it is, I never got it, so we're not going to be seeing it this playthrough.
no way.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't know
evidently you
what
don't
it
need
is.
it to beat the game.
No.
Where you running
just
to, boy?
calmly walk away and fire a rocket launcher at point blank range.
At that close
As
range,
we
we won't
do.
last long against those Star Destroyers. Sorry.
I used to do that all the time in Battlefield Bad Company 2's multiplayer.
Get your modern FPS out of this amazing 64
Can that
bit.
even be considered modern at this point?
Well, I mean, it's modern military shooter, but
Yeah, but that was like...
more of the time period that the game takes place in than anything. It's still a better game than most multiplayer shooters. I'm sorry. I mean, there are fans of games out there that are probably better, but I don't play them. I don't have the internet for it.
Oh good, that thing just blew up in my hands.
Yeah. Don't get hit by anything else. They probably just hit your head on it and take damage or
You know,
something.
it's
end up-
surprisingly, like, difficulty to even find these things in these parts. It's like... And you can lose them very easily. It's like, it's already...
Yeah,
it's
it
Just
already
seems
listen
also
to the
that
sound
you
of the
and you have to like
explosions.
fly at them at a certain speed or something, like,
Yeah.
or that is really weird. You'd think they wouldn't be any less grabbable at a lower speed.
Apparently there's
Watch
one
as Superman slowly descends.
Yeah, it's like I can hear it. It's somewhere in the
more.
fog.
Smell it.
I can almost taste it.
Come on, where is it? It's like... It's already hard enough to, like, tell exactly where you are in relation to everything else. when you have to find some small enemy in this big area.
Yeah,
with all this fog.
You can tell left and right for it, but you can't tell up and down for it at all.
Like I think it's going around the building near the bottom of it. It's like I could hear some explosions happening, but
yeah, but you wouldn't expect it to be that low, right? I mean, it's supposed to be up here flying around.
It's like if there aren't any buildings around that you see when you're flying, it's like
oh, it's down there. Yeah, it's right at the bottom.
it's like I managed to get up there just by flying around a bit. Oh, can I make it? Can I do it?
No.
No.
No,
And you
no,
failed.
Lex wins. Lex wins by dubiously hiding it at the bottom
Why
of
do we even
the.
need to
Damn,
include these
Rick.
stupid
building.
challenges?
Red guy, you gonna keep letting Lex win?
I'm trying to not.
Lex
well,
wants to
you're
win as
doing
many
shit.
times as possible on your way to victory. Mostly just to drive Superman completely up the wall. Has nothing to do with actually succeeding at his plan. It's just to drive him insane.
Yeah, he's driving us insane watching.
Alright.
Damn it.
Immediately start by running away because they're gonna shoot you with rockets
It's like
right at
you
the
have
start.
to do that because otherwise you take
Yeah,
a chunk
they've
of
set it up.
damage.
They set it up so that you will take damage if they shoot immediately, but aren't on the screen.
Yeah. And by the way, those rockets home in on you.
Yeah, I know they're homing rockets, but like
It's like,
they
Damn!
wanted to be absolutely certain that the first time you got here, you lost at least half your health.
Get wrecked.
now that I got rid of them, how to do the drones again.
Let's get rid of these robots that were being a hazard to literally no one because there's no one on the streets.
Those bombs explode before
destroy
they
them.
even hit the ground.
I know, right?
Like,
I'm telling you, they just needed their next firmware update.
what's Lex's plan here? Like, what happens if I don't do this? Like, how do I lose?
Because Lex says
if I
you
don't
lose.
blow these up in the specific time limit. It's like, is he threatening to kill Lois if I don't complete this in the amount of time?
Yes, this is what he's doing.
And that's done. More rings.
Time to fight for more rings. Just go for it. More rings.
Sonic fans must be salivating at the mouth.
They're probably less.
I still
They're
love
probably
the way
less
he just
rings
throws
than
his
most
arms
Sonic
open to
games.
steer.
Damn!
Maybe.
There should be a Sonic and Superman crossover.
Sonic and Superman All-Stars Racing.
Oh good, we get to blow more tornadoes. This time they start us.
But this time with homing missiles.
This time they start us with the ice breath instead of us having to pick it up.
Well, you have to deal with explosives. Why not be nice?
Yeah. Deal with tornadoes, but this time with people shooting rockets at you.
Yeah, I did say that. It's like, oh boy.
Also, there's like a lady, with a baby going across the bridge, like, two of them actually, I think. Like, what are you doing? Oh, if you notice that sound, I'm not sure if, like, the audience will hear
Yeah,
that.
sort of like punching
Yeah.
almost.
That is the sound of the goal ring. Like, that lets you know when you're close to it, but as you could tell, since we heard it right away, that means the exit of this ring section is near the start of it.
Yep.
It's like,
We just need to get you away so we can load in the next stuff without you seeing it.
well, I mean,
Because we totally care about that in this game after that skateboarder literally disappeared.
well, it's an N64 game. Loading isn't really that much of an issue.
Have you
No.
played StarCraft 64?
No.
Well, it has loading.
Okay, that's an exception. For some reason, the camera is pulled way back here.
Wait, was there a civilian there for a moment?
Yeah.
Superman, I can't see you. You're too small.
I don't know what. Ow.
Get wrecked.
Ugh.
Slap.
Almost like for this part, they sort of started to wonder if maybe the camera was a little too close.
I don't know what the point of that is. Like, it starts out really far away, and then it just slowly zooms back in. And also,
Nice throw,
who
Superman.
put those boxes there?
Oh, don't you talk about my boxes! I like boxes!
Why does this keep happening? It's like, I don't know what triggers it, where, like, you fall over if you punch someone. Like, it seems to be consistently happening here. There's a lot in this game.
Oh, look.
Okay,
Just this random civilian, though. Like, are we protecting her?
Yeah,
or
that was the
something?
goal, to protect her. I don't know.
Well, she walks around the building that she could have easily walked through the
yeah,
middle of.
why didn't you just walk through the middle? Why do you have to make my life
Made
harder?
us wait all this time. Yeah.
I worked my ass off to protect you fucking people. You don't need to make my job harder.
But Superman, we wouldn't be doing our duty as civilians if we didn't.
As useless civilians, if we didn't cause you inconveniences.
It's in our contracts.
You know, I'm just gonna take a guess.
We're so bad at... Oh,
I'm just gonna
sorry,
take
go
a guess that this game is what leads to that one episode where I forget exactly what happened, but there was like alternate dimension Superman where he basically just took over.
Are we talking about Justice League?
No, there was one in the Superman show where it was him and Lex actually running the city.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember.
I mean,
that.
Justice Lords also works too.
Or the one in Batman.
But
the
basically,
Brave
they
and the
figured the
Bold.
best way to protect everyone is to just be on the same side and control everyone's lives, because they're all useless anyways.
Yeah, there are a couple instances in both the Superman show. Oh, I lost already. Good.
Then there's no time to waste.
Yeah, a couple instances in both Superman and Justice League where, you know, alternate dimension where the good guys are actually just bad and they take over.
Someone was just not very nice to Superman. So he said, screw all you, I got superpowers, I'm gonna take
Yeah,
over.
there are a lot of takes of Superman. Like, what if Superman was the bad guy? Like, I mean, that kind of stuff can be interesting. Like, I do really like the way...
Kind of been done to death.
Well,
though,
I
at
do
this
like the
point,
way the
hasn't it?
Justice League handled it with the Justice Lords. Because, specifically in that case, because I like how Batman was with them as well. Because, like, with Injustice, like, you know, Superman goes crazy, kills the Joker, and then, you know, takes over with his new rule. And everyone except for Batman and maybe a couple others, like, join him. It's like, yeah, of course Batman is the one that is. Like, I mean, I like Batman. He is my favorite superhero of, like, all these. But it does kind of get annoying when they do the whole, overplay how good Batman is at everything.
He's Lego Batman.
But yeah, I did like the Justice Lords thing. It's like Batman was also, like, turned.
That car. What did that car ever do to you?
It was in my way.
It was tailgating that skater.
Oh, that monster.
We have rules here for a reason.
You know, I think Superman already probably is starting his tyrannical rule where he, like, even petty traffic laws get punished with death.
Yeah, it's like, the kid might have got hit by the car, but we're going to guarantee that the person in the car dies.
No rest for the wicked.
Yeah. Or the mentally stable.
I know you are, but what am I?
Your face.
You know, it's a wonder that any game past this even, you know, also had any going through ring sections, because rings kind of got a really bad stigma from this game. And yet they still keep coming up, but... Well,
At
that's
least they
done.
control better.
Yeah. Although my favorite is when the rings are 2D objects. At least they're modeled here. So they could
Yeah.
be worse. But now that we're done with the rings, it's time for the third action stage of the warehouse. And I said this is when the game starts really going down. Like, ooh. Oh, and this time we need to save Lois.
She seems really stressed out,
Yeah,
doesn't
and
she?
I like how the Dark Shadow's shooting at the camera.
Sounds like a job for Superman.
It's like, turn that thing off. I didn't sign any agreement to be video recorded. Like, come on. Get me off this news.
I wonder what's in that box.
Ooh, wouldn't be guns.
Yeah.
It's just... No, it's flat cutouts of guns.
Yep.
It's not really guns.
Asshole, that was private property.
It's Superman's
Yeah,
property
forklift
now.
everything. I also love how he carries this box. It just sort of floats in front of his hands.
What box has pistols and SMGs in it?
Look,
Makes no
they only
sense.
had a limited amount of boxes.
Yeah, they put pistols on the bottom and machine guns on the top.
Look, they didn't have enough boxes. Like, they need to conserve it. They need to use what they have.
Yeah, I mean, they had these boxes, right? And they thought about ordering more. And they get, all these boxes are half empty. Just put everything else in these boxes. Like,
Sorry,
seriously.
Lois.
How many
I'll
trees
save you a
had to be
second.
cut down to make these boxes?
I gotta do something with this box.
Yeah, maybe not.
Did I mention this game is quite glitchy?
Yeah.
We'll be seeing some more glitches this part. Don't mind me, fellas.
Just
Just
cruising.
flying as... Yeah. I'm flying around the room. If you get in my way, it's your fault.
You have plenty of time to dodge. My patterns are pretty predictable. Fall
You were
over.
supposed to
Stop
die,
you.
Slap.
You know, honestly, the flight controls are a bit more awkward for fighting enemies than they are for flying through rings.
It's almost like they were meant for flying.
This room is so goddamn dark. Yeah, let's pay the fucking electricity bill. Come on, he's like a billionaire.
Just kick the guy. Come on, Superman. You don't have to punch
Yeah, He
everything.
doesn't know how to use his legs.
He also doesn't know how to fly.
I mean, you've seen how he walks. Like, you think he could kick someone? It's like, I just want to kill this guy.
He doesn't want to kick them. He doesn't want to ruin his professional ballet career.
Well, I mean, we've already established that his shins are his weak point.
Yeah, so maybe that's it. He's worried if he kicks someone, he'll just break his
Also,
leg.
by the way, the control panel up here, like, yeah, that's not...
Who puts a control panel up here? How do they get to it to control things?
Jump.
Or is that the point?
That cannon.
That's the point. No, it's the point is that they don't want people to do any controls because they can't trust them to do a good job. I thought you have literally just enough time to get shot again before you can hit them
Yeah.
after the first hit.
Ow. There's not much you can really do to avoid a lot of damage in this game.
No.
Oh no, lasers. It totally can't fit through there.
Nope, it's Superman. He'd get burnt to a crisp if he went through there.
No,
Nope, not
you know what would
indestructible
happen?
at all.
You
Yeah.
know what would happen if he did that?
What?
It would kill one of the NPCs outside.
Also, up there was Zone 3. Down here is Zone 2. Like, the order of the zones is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Oh, but...
Oh, you saved yourself.
Actually, that terminal I would push is what freed her. Okay, we've saved Lois. Now, okay, she is now safe, completely safe, and she got kidnapped immediately.
God, even
She literally
Princess
teleported to a place where the kidnappers were waiting for her.
Yeah, like
Peach,
she
even Princess Peach
she
is
did not
saying,
go in that direction. Like
She walked that way, and now the door's over here, yes.
Even Princess Peach is saying, cool it on the kidnapping.
It's like, at least I'll get kidnapped once per game.
Yeah, it kind of
Maybe
reminds me of
twice.
Mischief Makers when the professor got kidnapped that one time.
What do you mean, that one time?
Well, the time that he was the one running away, or chasing, sorry, doing the chasing. Like, she literally delivered herself to these kidnappers.
Help me,
Like-
Marina, you're following her.
Just stop running!
Ugh. access card to Area 3 before we even
I
get
thought
access
that
to
3
Area
was
2.
a smiley face emoji, and I feel like an idiot.
Now, one thing starting with this mission is the kind of maze-like design of the levels, where a lot of the time it's just like, where the fuck do you go?
I don't know. It's a great big warehouse, but I can't see clear across the room.
Yeah, the
There's so
draw
much
distance
fog in
doesn't
there.
help either. It really doesn't. Now, this isn't the worst with not knowing where to go. The next mission is. But, you know, it's like... where go?
Hey, actually hit that guy without getting shot.
It's because there was a wall. I didn't fly back far enough. Oh, good health.
Hey, you're gonna need it in this place.
Also, the amount of health you get every time you... That is exactly how you throw a pallet.
It's like he went to throw it forward, but it slipped out of his hands on the backswing.
Just reminds me of Wii bowling.
Yeah. Also, I love how the way you had to go was through a hole in the ceiling
Yeah. Now I'm back here.
that wasn't even remotely marked.
Area 4 is right there. Like, Area 2 and Area 4 are on the same floor. Area 3 is above. It's like...
They just sort of stuck them wherever. It's the order you have to go to them, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
I didn't go in Area 2 yet I got the card for Area 3. Or Zone 3,
Oh,
sorry.
I guess not then. Okay, they just stuck the signs wherever the
Yeah,
hell.
I don't get it.
Yeah, then.
Well, you know what? When you get a degree in architecture of evil madness, then you can complain.
I think
It is definitely
right
there
now,
for the madness.
I think right now I am just questioning the layout of this place. Like, why is Zone 3 up here? Then Zone 4 down there. Also, I just want to bring up that in the show, Superman and the Flash have a race, and they're like neck and neck the entire time. And no particular reason I'm bringing that up, you know, other than the fact that he's slow as balls in this game. Also, Kryptonite. All you have to do is push these 3 consoles or control panels.
Now,
whatever.
now, dance monkey
How does
dance.
he know what button
Press
to
the
push?
buttons.
Oh,
Because he
actually,
just smacks all of them.
that doesn't turn off the Kryptonite. That like opens a door. I think the button to turn it off is in that other room, right? You saw there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it gave access to over here.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a mirror there.
For some reason, this laser door required 3 terminals to open the door.
Yeah, I don't get it. And who's that?
Someone who's apparently not very good at fighting.
Stop
Damn
ignoring
it,
me.
Superman! Malcolm McDowell, what are you doing here?
So, if you can't tell by looking at him, that is Metallo. Now, you might be thinking, well, if
He
you've
just
watched
flipped
the
through that
show,
wall.
you might be thinking, why the hell is Metallo working for Lex? Because in the show, Lex, I forget exactly all the details, but basically he turned Metallo into a robot to sort of save his life, but the result was he could no longer feel, taste,
Well,
or
Red.
smell.
It was... Lex had purposely given him an incurable disease
Ah, yes.
so that he'd have to become Metallo.
Yeah. Basically, Lex fucked him over. Metallo didn't exactly like not being able to feel things anymore, and kind of tried to kill Lex. So, one wonders why
Lex is good enough to turn someone into a robot, but not good enough to make that robot actually feel things.
Also, like, that kryptonite is still there. Like, it was right there. Speaking of kryptonite, Metallo actually has a piece of kryptonite in him, so I wonder why he doesn't use it. Also, forgot to mention, Lois like.
Or why it doesn't just affect him. Oh.
Ooh, a robot.
What the hell is this doing here? This looks...
Well, I think this is where these things are being made. Or are these called the Lex scale? So, I forget the...
I'm pretty sure he ripped them off from Star Wars.
Well, I think these were like in one of the very first episodes of the show.
Yeah, they were. And that was the episode where
Okay.
Metallo was introduced. Well, the character who became Metallo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
apparently.
know. I'm drawing a
there's
blank on what those are. Those droids are called though.
What?
The shiny ones that reflect freaking laser shit. Those ones. Ones that look like that, but shorter.
That reflect lasers? Wait, it's Star Wars?
Yeah,
Are
the
you
shiny
talking
ones.
about droidicas?
The what? Do droidicas look like that?
I thought droidicas had 4 legs and rolled around on the
Well,
floor.
3, but who's counting?
3, whatever. It's not. There's
Okay.
the regular droids, and there's the.
I love how he's
What
not
movie
moving.
or game do you remember them from?
It was the prequels, I think.
That narrows it down. Is it possibly just the super battle droid?
Or is
Yes,
he
thank
talking
you.
about the Baron droid.
Right. Anyways, so at this point,
Maybe I just.
I'm like,
yeah.
again, you don't know what. Do you mind? I'm trying to figure out where I
Yes.
need to go.
I was told to stand right here, and stand right here I shall.
Well, stand there. Don't shoot at me.
Well, I have this gun, I might as well use it.
Bullets shouldn't even work on me. Like, I'm fucking Superman.
It's all that kryptonite fog.
We're in a building.
No, they're kryptonite bullets. That's it.
God damn it.
See, they're even green.
Yeah, I think I'm getting ahead of myself here. I don't think I'm supposed to come into this area yet, but you know, you don't know where you need to go because.
Yeah, it's like I went ahead and beat the level, then realized where I was supposed to go at the start.
At least I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to come here yet.
It's not letting you do anything with the terminal.
Yeah.
Come on, Superman,
Yeah.
get with your face.
Superman's like, stupid console.
Well, I don't know why he can't just push it now. Like, just because.
I'm sure there's some stupid reason why you can't.
I mean, just because you're not supposed to do that right now doesn't mean you can't push it.
Because
Apparently
do
it does.
you really want to tempt fate by trying to do something out of order with this game and have it break or you fall through the map?
Sends you back to a start of a ring stage.
God damn it. This is the ring activation console.
Yeah. Teleports you back to the previous ring challenge.
Oh.
Wait,
Would
Let's
you
do it
look
again.
at that? Lois got captured
Is she
again.
kidnapped again?
Like, I mean, at least she managed. At least she managed to save herself the last time. But oh, we stopped the assembly line, even though I already destroyed the 3 that appeared. They're not exactly threatening.
Best not to question it.
Also, I
Just launched him through the wall.
that tends to happen when you punch someone who's standing next to a wall.
And then he died.
well, no, I think he probably got shot by that guy.
Oh yeah, he probably did. Also, one thing I started to bring up earlier, with the health is it's rather inconsistent how much health you get back when you get on. Like sometimes it'll be a full heal, sometimes it'll do a little bit. Also, I just tore the light off the ceiling.
Yeah, I can tell you were getting a little anxious here.
Yeah,
It's like, why is this taking so long?
I had no idea where I need to go, so I just sped this up because I waste a lot of time.
Yeah, you looking for places.
It's like,
Wait, no, we did that. Yep, no.
actually, I think now
Like
I need to go use that console that didn't work before.
Yeah, but because it didn't work before, you're like,
It's like, you need to
Wouldn't be
stop the
that.
assembly line first. You got the order all wrong, you dummy.
you're not allowed into
You
Area
can't-
2 unless the assembly line has been stopped.
Don't you know procedure?
Okay, Lex, I have to wonder why the door to Area 2 won't open unless both that button is pushed and the assembly line is stopped.
Because it's procedure, damn
You're
it.
not supposed to go into Area 2 unless the assembly line is stopped.
It's in the train. It's in the manual.
Who wrote that manual?
You have to do this. This is necessary.
Ew.
If you try to access Area 2 While the assembly line is running, there will be a power surge, and everything will shut down.
That was an effective box.
You can't even... Oh! Clip through the floor.
Lex wins.
Yeah, so... Isn't it nice when you have a game that's so fucked up that you're afraid to even land? Because at any moment you could just clip through the floor. For no reason. And once this happens, that's it. Like, you can't get out. Like, it won't let you start flying once you're down here.
And it just zooms in on that back neck.
Yeah, the camera really doesn't like the out-of-bounds area. At least we can see that there is indeed nothing inside that head.
Nothing in Superman's head.
You blockhead.
Well, I'm in hell.
Yep.
So this is what it looks like.
But I love how it's like Lex wins, but now you're out of bounds, and you're stuck there.
Who's the real loser here?
The Lex wins count is for any time I have to, like, restart the level.
I guess so, yeah.
Because that's what I need to do, and let's get a good look at that face. At least as much of it as we can see.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. Jesus.
It's probably a reason why you only look at the back of him through most of the game.
Yeah. I mean, they put a face there, but it's only...
Even when they have a close-up of his chest, you can't see his face.
They're like, nope, you can't see it.
Even when you get close-ups of his face, you can't see it because the camera breaks.
I also love how the skin color for his face is completely different from his body. Maybe that just comes from the suit he wears when he's not Superman, but he just gets tanned.
Well, now to do all that over again. Cause...
So, red guy.
Yes.
Did you take a break after that happened?
No, or maybe.
Just love how fast he's going. This music is completely screwed up.
I don't know, this is kind of an improvement.
Lois, stop teleporting.
We replaced Superman with the Flash, and we made him wear Superman's costume.
We're supposed to fight this. It's moving too fast. I might have been contemplating my life choices when right there.
Well, yeah, but you should have been doing that when you started playing the game.
What took or being friends
It's
with
too late
us?
now. I love that fight scene. And fast forward.
the punch sound effects are pretty good. Sped up like that.
It sounded basically like someone hitting a squeaky toy.
Also, that one guy.
So hype it. It's just karate chop in action.
Superman 64, now with karate chop action.
Get yours for only $9.95 plus shipping and handling.
All these fight scenes are amazing in Fast Forward. You should just do all fight scenes in Fast Forward.
Alex, I've noticed a weakness
I'm pretty sure
in
they're just improved
your
that way.
robots, that the shins are pretty weak. I modeled them after Superman.
Yeah.
Genius!
So now that we're back here and not, clipping into the void,
In the floor. Yeah.
there's sort of, I guess, a puzzle here. You may have noticed the, glowing things in the center of the room. What you need to do is take these boxes and just place them there.
Oh man, it requires you to do coordinated things in this game.
With fucking boxes!
Now, most things that you can pick up, will explode if you throw them, but there are certain objects that don't explode, and these are one of them. Which, it's nice that they won't. But there are some times when objects that are not supposed to explode can explode. And
Just because?
yeah, and when that happens, you kind of fucked. Now, it wouldn't be too bad in this instance if only one of them blew up. I hadn't had any of these blow up, but even if one did, it doesn't matter because you don't actually need to cover all of them. At least not all of them with boxes. Do the
I was like, you can stand on one,
yeah,
or
you can stand on like the last one and it'll still count. I don't know
Because
why.
don't you know Superman is I love how the door just disappeared, didn't even open.
Yes, thank you, Superman. Yeah.
Stay here.
Yeah, you could freeze even friendly NPCs. Well, they won't get to her now. They will eventually thaw out, though. Hell, Pepita attacked. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. Actually, maybe I should go back. But,
maybe.
you know what? Let's just fight these guys. And...
Remember the timer for some reason?
My recording messed up here, and I don't have the end of the mission.
That music makes it all worth it.
Here's Proton John beating it. Basically, you just need to get back to the beginning and fight Metallo while making sure Lois survives. I was at the end of the mission, so... Thankfully, that's the only time something like this happened, but, apologies.
The music made it all worth it.
But I hope you understand if I didn't want to play that again.
What are you talking about, Red Guy? You could have just fast-forwarded it.
Yeah, right, come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
fast forward it after playing it again.
No,
'cause
just
I
totally
did-
play it fast forward.
Because I did actually beat the level, and
Sure you
just
could.
for some reason the last couple minutes didn't record.
Tch.
You mean we're missing out on Superman's chest because of your fuck-up?
Yes.
Oh.
You
Just-
monster!
Oh.
Blame Papa.
This
I
is the
can't
part
say
where you
anything bad
unsubscribe
about
from
them.
Red.
So
Not having the footage.
now,
Okay,
one
done.
thing I want to point out is that for them, technically, most of this run wasn't blind. I was playing through it for the first time. Well, technically, when I first got the game, I sampled it, but I didn't like play it seriously, try to beat anything. I did use like the code to just look at most of the levels. But, you know, besides that, I had watched Proton John's playthrough, and at this point in time when I recorded that, I mean, this recording is pretty old at this point, but at that point, Proton John had only gotten up to that mission, I think, plus the next ride stage. Which means the next action stage, I was going in completely blind. I didn't
You
know.
said that last time.
What?
Didn't you say that a different time? I could have swore you did.
No.
Oh well, whatever.
But the point is, next action stage, I had no idea what I was doing. Because at least with these first three, I had an idea of what to do because I saw Proton John's playthrough.
And yet you still got stuck and couldn't figure out what to do at some
I didn't
point.
I didn't like watch it in preparation. You know, I wanted to.
No, I know, but still, it's like even knowing what you're getting into, you have this much trouble. It's like, ugh.
But yeah, that's it for part 3. The real shit starts next time.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Oh, come on, it'll be hilarious.